I apologize starting the stream while eating, but you know, banana is banana. How you guys doing? If this is your first time here, hit the like button, subscribe. What's up, Centerpine? How you doing, man? Bon appetit. Ah, thanks. I'm just loading up. Just loading up. It is down 7%. Hi from work. Hi. What's up, Mladen? What's up? First time catching your stream. That's nice. But yeah, thanks. Wales is in the house. 20 people here. I guess we can start. Let me just shield the link on the Telegram, you know, for people. It just one song on loop. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Shield it. I think California always get up right when you're on the So yeah, poorly then. Looks like he wants to make a big bearish pennant. Big bearish pennant. I don't see a pennant, man. Maybe here? Ah, maybe it could be that. It could be that. Depends on where this line is going up here. So what you want to see, guys? What you want to see? I'm gonna start Bitcoin or something like that. So in today's video we've been talking that, you know, it doesn't look that bad yet, and there is of course always the hopium that we might do nicely afterwards. So if you just remove these moving averages and stuff like that. Been talking in the video about you know, this move up here. This inverts chart, but you know, we broke the trend. You know, fortunately we broke the trend. This is first rejection, so right now I think we might go for a second move, and then, you know, on the way down, right? Meaning on the way up. Koti, if you have time, thanks. Sure, I'll check out Koti, man, if you have time. But let's talk about, you know, right now Bitcoin is not actually doing that bad. Not yet. There is no, people have been saying that there is divergence, RSI divergence on the RSI divergence on the RSI on the daily time frame. There is no RSI divergence on daily time. Now there is divergence on the there is divergence on the 2-hourly time frame. So you know, maybe that's why we're going on the downside. So we're gonna see. Maybe this is some kind of double top as well. This is at least, you know, some kind of double top up here. Short term, but you know, maybe big moves. So I do not want to fall below 37,000, 36, 37,000 down here. If you fall below that, we might see some kind of lower levels, but you know, that might, you know, just, you know, change and go towards the upside eventually. Hey Tila, what's up? I've been short on Luna at FTM since this morning. She no one. Well, you gotta be short when, you know, stuff dropping. Just dropped into days. Say hi, guys. I gotta go back to work in 3 minutes. Hi, Captain. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Captain. Thanks for stopping by. By the way, guys, gold is, you know, performing very nicely. Where are my metals? Gold is up 1.6%. Silver is up 2%. Oil is up 5%. So all of these good stuff, you know, is going towards the upside. I don't remember. Do you guys remember when we were looking at the weekly time frame up here? Do you guys remember that when I first show you this chart up here, it was after this candle down here, this green candle, and then you know a week afterwards I show you know we are still talking about gold, but somebody in the chat on live stream I think was saying that this is a very bearish candle, and I was saying like no, it's not bearish candle. You cannot just look at a candle, you know, candle by candle and assume, you know, whether that's a bullish or bearish candle. Doesn't matter if that's some kind of doji or not. You have to look at the whole picture and then assume what you know, you have to look what is telling us. But you know, being above certain moving averages, all the moving averages are down here outside the triangle, this isn't that bearish candle. You can see here right now, you just continue pumping towards the upside. So you know, the gold is right now, you know, pumping like crazy. I'm thinking gold might go all the way to something like 150 to 150 up here. That's at least my prediction based on this triangle up here, give or take, right? A little bit on downside maybe. At least that's my prediction, around 150 on gold on this first move towards the upside. So that's something like 10% more towards the upside. Now I don't know if you noticed that, you know, somebody said that Russia is going, you know, going and using gold as implementing gold standard again. But basically what, you know, the rumors are that they're just removing you know, the tax on the gold, so effectively can, you know, trade rubles and gold, you know, one-to-one. So whether they're gonna go to the gold standard or not, you know, I don't want to speculate too much into that, but you know, it is good for gold. And right now gold looks like it might be continue pumping towards the upside, so gold definitely looks nice. Hey damn John, how you doing? I don't like gold. You don't have to like it, but you know, it is going towards upside. Good evening, Tiala legends. Johnny Stang is in the house. How you doing, man? How you doing, Johnny? What's with the title? You expecting a big dump? Nah, I'm just trying to scare people to join the live stream. Just relax. Smash the like, please, Johnny Stang. Let's go. Bye, guys. I'll tattoo this stream later tonight. Thanks for the stuff, TLA try. We got $5 donations. Thanks for the channel, watching you every day. Where are you from? Not too close to Ukraine, I hope. Nah, I'm in Norway, man. I'm safe and sound, man. And you know, here in Norway, people like, oh, what about, you know, if Russia, you know, starts attacking Norway and stuff like that, conventional war. And I said, like, between Russia and Norway, there's like Sweden and Finland and all the Baltic states. I think we're good. I think we're like nuclear war, like that might, you know, happen. But you know, conventional war, that you know, we good. Ren is still in green. Ren is still in green. I gotta see that, man. Ren is still in green. Wow, Ren is actually still in. No, this is weekly time frame, daily. Wow, Ren is actually still in green. What the WTF is with Ren, guys? Why is this thing not dropping down? Now it does have a, you know, a rising wedge up here. So I'm expecting a drop pretty soon. But this is on the, yeah, rising wedge right now top. So Ren right now, although it does look good, I'm expecting it to go on the downside. Peter von Rossum, thanks for the $5. Norway is a border with Russia to the north. Yeah, but you know, I'm all the way at the south, so you know, even there is like, you know, a mile, you know, big distance, so no problem, man. There won't be any conventional war with Russia and NATO states, so you know, you guys can chill out and, you know, watch the charts. So yeah, but this is a 4-hourly chart, so I'm expecting some kind of move on the downside down here pretty soon. Although it is green, you know, but you know, this also looks like some kind of, you know, double bottom down here. It's actually breaking it through the upside. So you know, man, it does look good. Keep hitting the like button, team 58 in the live and only 24 likes. It's free to smash the like, hit. Yeah. I'm not really big fan of the like button, you know. I mean, I like when people are hitting the like button, you know, but I haven't seen any, you know, changes in, you know, subscribe, you know, viewers and the amount of like button being hit. So long time I did rent, by the way. It does look like it broke the downtrend though. What kind of downtrend there is now? Something like this up here. Yeah, Ren does look nice. What is Ren, by the way? What is Ren? I don't know what run is. Never knew what run is. I think it's this one. Yeah. Run project IO. Liquidity unchained introducing run virtual machine on open protocol providing access interblocking blockchain liquidity for all decentralized application. So liquidity provider. Okay. I don't know. I tapped it gently. So yeah, run is doing nicely. Silver is also doing good right now, guys. You can see here after silver went down during current dump down to 12, it went up 30, been ranging between 30 and 20 for a while, all over here, and right now it is breaking these stops up here. So I'm expecting silver, just like gold, to continue towards the upside. So this is very nice. See here, it is breaking this up. Let's look at this on the weekly time frame. Yeah, even the weekly time frame, it is going towards the upside. You can see this range up here and this line up here, the resistance line. Now there's still 2 days left on no, it's not actually 2. I don't know how long there is. 2 hours and 30 minutes to close. Oh yeah, it's closing on Friday. This is actually closing on Friday. So this closing on Friday. So this weekly close will close above the previous stop up here, and it does look good, guys. It does look good. Also the trend up here getting broken. Yeah, so it broke the trend. It pulled back. Right now continues. So silver and gold does look indeed very nice right now, and silver and gold I think it's gonna continue pumping towards the upside. Scotch Racers Hero. It's engagement, likes, comment, chat. Do yourself a favor and ask everyone to like. It really does help. Yeah, I know it's an engagement, and you know, but I had streams where I had like huge amount of likes, and you know, it didn't affect the viewers. So you know, I don't know. Great to see stream bullish or bearish. I think I'm a little bit bearish on the downside short term, but long term I think there is some kind of hope that might, you know, pump. Likes really have the algorithm. The dude gaming knows. Crash of the universe, Dr. Fragrance. We'll see that as me. But yeah, right now silver and gold does look good. Also insanely good. You can see here that this is the chart of oil, and oil is also pumping towards the upside, guys. We had you know, we drew this resistance line up here. Not only are we breaking the uptrend resistance line, we you know, not only are we breaking the resistance line, but we are breaking uptrend resistance line towards the upside. I was expecting actually the gold to go to something like 100 and then go on the downside, but you know, with everything that's happening with the war and you know, Russia and stuff like that, this is right now exploding towards the upside. I don't expect this to stop anytime soon, as long as the war is continuing. So I think, you know, this actually looks very good for oil right now. You know, any kind of chart that you have that it is breaking, you know, trend line that's you know, trending towards the upside, that's a huge bullish move up here, huge bullish move. So depends on when we, you know, what we don't want is right now we don't want this to go on the downside again and break on the downside. So gold, oil and silver right now is looking extremely nice. Have you seen the bullish cross on the 4-hourly 50 EMA and 200 EMA? No, I have not seen that. But then I don't do EMAs, you know, so let's see up here. Which chart are we gonna use? Not this chart. We're gonna use this chart. Yeah, this chart, nice. Okay, let's pop some EMAs. I don't use that much EMAs, but you know, a couple of EMAs, you know, we can add. Up here was 20. What do you say? 50 or 200? 50 and the 200. But we're gonna change this one to something like. There's 50 on the 4-hourly. Nah, it doesn't matter. Do you know why it doesn't matter? Because it happens too often. It happens too often, you know. You got a bullish cross, you got a bearish cross, you got a bullish cross. 4-hourly just too small of a time frame. I mean, it does show you some kind of trend, but it can be a fake out of the trend, right? It can be fake out of the trend as well. You can see here a fake. This is a fake out. Then you have the fake out here. This is a bearish fake out and a, you know, fake out. You know, it's just crossing a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Let's see up here without the chart. I mean, in a strong option, like it does look nice. But maybe because if you look at it here, it is creating some kind of, I mean, if you could draw on the lines up here, it is maybe forming some kind of bottom down here, right? Maybe because we we cross this 200 one time, then right back down, but and then second time up here again. So it might be like something of inverse of this part over here. You can see here as well. Here as well, we broke on downside, then up, and then right down again. So down, up, down, right? So here up, down, up, right? So maybe it's a bullish, move. But I'm not quite a fan of the. Let's use the 50 and 200 over here. Do we get any smarter up here? Fake out. Let's see on the daily how this looks. So 50 and 200 moving average on the daily, that's called, the bearish, the gold cross and the death cross, right? So this was a death cross. This was the golden cross, or whatever it's called, right? And this is that cross again. So right now we are kind of swinging this towards the upside, maybe. So maybe we're gonna eventually get another one of these bullish gold crosses towards the upside. But these things can zigzag above each other. Nah, I'm not that good at analyzing the crosses on the moving averages. Oil is nuts, copper is nuts too, everything is going to get expensive. Yeah, so right now, I've been looking at wheat as well. Wheat futures. So you can see here wheat is exploding towards the upside like crazy, and this is daily chart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. So from the bottom down here to the top, it went up like 50% in 1 month's time. It went up 50%. Now if you zoom out up here, right, if you zoom out, what you're gonna notice is that wheat is relatively stable commodity. It has its ups and downs, but these prices that we are seeing right now, you can, especially up here, you can since 73 all the way up to 2000 and something like that, 2007, 2010, like everything, between 250 is cheap and 600 is expensive. This was 2008 market financial crisis, when we explode towards the upside. 2011, 2013, I don't know what's happened here. Maybe it was still trying to consolidate after the financial crisis. And you can see here right now, ever since October up here, October started going up. Now I'm gonna show you something, guys, and I think people knew about the war, that war is gonna happen since October. I'm gonna show you why. Now this is wheat, and you can see here August. No, this is 2017. Yeah. So ever since 2007, it's just been going towards the upside. So it's been just getting more and more expensive towards the upside. But let's go up here. I'm gonna show you something. Sberbank. This Russian Sberbank, right? Sberbank of Russia. So look here, guys. Look here. Everybody says it's going down because of the sanction and stuff like that, right? That's not true, guys. The drop on Sberbank started up here in October 21. It didn't start here. This is just the killing blow towards the downside, but the selling was actually starting up here. In October, in October we got big moves towards downside over here. Rejection, and right back down again, right? So it was all the way back in October that the sell-off has started going towards downside, all the way back in October. Let's see, can we see a volume up here? Yeah, so volume started increasing down here a little bit. Up here was pretty much around December was pretty much, and then in January up here around 12, 13, 14 January, you can see here the volume is exploding towards that. So it was going towards downside for a long time over here. But I would say that around October up here, some kind of inside trades might have been starting going off, and selling suburban stocks, right? Oftentimes you'll see on charts a lot sooner than stuff happens, so it doesn't matter, you know. So you'll see some chart trending towards upside, suddenly they'll start doing becoming bad, and nobody knows why. It just goes towards downside, and then suddenly down here, because you know some news comes out and it does this over here. But I think already up here that, you know, the guys that were selling on the downside, you know, insider stuff like that, were offloading the stuff. So, you know, oftentimes on charts you can see prior to the actual drop that this, you know, the chart becomes, you know, terrible. So let's see, with that in mind, let's see what indexes and Dow Jones is doing right now. So Dow Jones is right now down for the day, I think. Yeah, it's down a little bit. It's down -1% for the day. But let's go here on the weekly time frame, and you'll see that, you know, we already, you know, broke certain trends up here. Maybe somebody's give or take. We already broke the trend up here, right? We already broke the trend, so you know, people already knew. Like, we are calling the top up here. See here, this double top up here. It's great, and right now it's getting rejected up here and continuing going towards downside. So the stock market hasn't crashed yet, but we already know that the chart looks bad, and I'm betting it's just waiting for some kind of news to do this. You know, I'm betting, you know, and then people will say that this is the date that stuff happened. This isn't the date, you know. This is the preparation for the date. This is the preparation for the date when we, you know, drop it down. Maybe. It's not overnight unless you have a crazy variance stream. DXY is pretty big green weekly candle too. Yeah, we're gonna check out DXY, the dollar. Have you seen the bullish cross on for, yeah, all is nuts, copper is too, everything's going to explode, wheat is doing good too, yeah. Van is up 100%, what's happening with Van? By my opinion, oil is at top. Yeah, I would say it's at top as well, but it did break the trend line. So, you know, when something breaks trend lines, like if it hit like 120 and then hit the resistance, then maybe there is some kind of resistance under 20, I'm not sure, but it did break the trend. In my country, main bank bought suburban business for change. Yeah, I mean, the question right now, the big question becomes all of these, you know, Russian stocks and banks, and not only Russian, you know, even in the West here, all these stocks that are dropping towards downside. What is not gonna die? That's the most important thing you have to ask yourself. What is gonna survive, you know, all of this in 10 years? If you can find out what is gonna survive in 10 years, what's still gonna be here in 10 years, that stock you wanna buy as cheap as humanly possible. Did you check when? What's happening with when? Van chain, Binance. Ooh, man. This weekly, daily. Ooh, it just, you know, it went nuts, man. I am not buying this. 112% right now, pulling back. Yeah, this is done. There is no way this is not done. Unfortunately, it is done. Big move. I don't know if there was some kind of news on WAN chain or whatever, but you know, this is done. I won't touch this with a, you know, 10-foot pole. We can buy Chelsea soccer team. Yeah, we can buy Chelsea soccer team. It's still gonna be there. Unfortunately, you know, buying, you know, soccer teams is a lot of work, and you know, the payoff is not that good. You know, people who buy soccer teams don't buy soccer teams because of the revenue they're gonna get back. You gotta buy like top 3 teams like Manchester, Barcelona, Real Madrid for, you know, have some kind of return on investment. I think most people that, you know, buy soccer teams are, you know, do it because of the love for the team, you know, or football or whatever. But yeah, find out, guys, what's gonna, you know, be here in 10 years. So gold's gonna be here in 10 years, but it's already going towards the upside. It's not going down. Oil, of course, silver. I think Apple is gonna be here in 10. I don't think Apple is gonna die. I don't think there is any. I think, you know, the stock of Apple might, you know, crash towards the downside, but I don't think, you know, I don't think Apple is gonna die, guys. I don't think. Over here we can see here that, you know, we had some kind of let's go to the weekly time frame for this one. We had some kind of rising wedge. We broke this towards downside, but right now going towards downside. So I'm even Apple stock I'm expecting to go to the downside. So, you know, it might just be some nice, you know, buying down here at around $100, you know, 200 moving average if we drop on the downside, right? Because this is the moments when you try to figure out if there is some kind of market crash or something like that, you know, and you drop on the downside, like what's gonna survive for the next 10 years, and you know, during the war and everything. And I think Apple is gonna survive. I think Apple is gonna be here. I think Microsoft is gonna be here. I think Amazon is gonna be here, you know, so all of these big companies. So when they drop on the downside, right, when they drop on the downside during this market crash, that's, you know, the thing that, you know, gives us, you know, opportunity to get in very, very cheap on good stocks, dividend stocks, stuff like that. Tila, what do you think of the bar forming on Luna on 1 hour? I think Luna exploded too much towards the upside. Now if everything goes towards the downside, I think it's gonna pull back Luna as well. So let's check out Luna up here. Where is my Luna? There is Luna. So let's see here, 1 hourly time frame, you say. Yeah, it does look like it's curving towards downside, you know, so you might expect, if it goes below something like 86 or something like that down here, you might expect to see some kind of low runs. But this is 1 hourly time frame, you know, don't worry too much about 1 hourly time frame. Worry about weekly time frames up here. You can see here on the weekly time frame it did get above 10 and 20 moving average, so Luna is doing exceptionally well, and you know, it did pump above the 10 moving average up here towards the upside. So Luna on the big time frames looks very, very good. Unfortunately, you are not on the moving averages where the buying opportunities are, right? A buying opportunity would be on the moving averages, but right now you're extended, so you know, some kind of pullback might come, right? Some kind of pullback might come, right? But you know, just looking at big time frames and stuff like that, like this looks legitimately nice. Is there a divergence up here? There is a huge divergence up here, unfortunately, on Luna. This is going towards the upside, this is going towards the downside. I don't think there is any kind of chance. So maybe right now we are just doing something like this up here before we actually fall on the downside. I don't know. Maybe because maybe it's not doing that well, because you can see up here. Although it is small divergence, but you know, they can tend to play out. You know, you got a divergence up here, so this needs to pump some, you know, sensationally towards the upside to actually avoid this. So there is actually a divergence up here. Let's see weekly. No divergence on the weekly time frame though. Let's see 2 weeks up here just for fun of it. Oh yeah, so maybe it's hitting top, because you see here it's almost at the same level up here, so there is technically no divergence up here. But if it pops just a little bit up here, there will be huge divergence. There will be huge divergence on the chart up here, which is not good for us. So I think people are already seeing that, and they're like, nah, this came high enough. This came high enough. So yeah, although it does look nice and stuff like that, you know, there are some kind of danger signals. And in these kind of moments when, you know, everything is dropping towards the downside, doesn't matter how good the, you know, the price or how good the stock is and stuff like that, or the crypto is, you know, it can always fall down. Luna just had too much of a big move. It had 98%, 100% move towards the upside from the bottom, 105% from the bottom towards the top. And you know, people are taking profits, especially in this kind of top time. People are taking profits after 100%, and I know a lot of people FOMO'd in a Luna around, you know, 80, 90, something like that up here at the top right now, because they think, oh, it's gonna break 100. Yeah, it's too late, guys. It's too late. You know what is doing 100% right now? Nothing, right? So even at 100%, you can say like this can go like 5x and 10x. Yeah, it can in some kind of bull market, definitely. But you know, in this kind of market as we are right now, something that's 100, you know, 2x. You take profits. People buying down here right now are taking profits like, you know what, you know, like no way this is gonna go towards the upside. So can it go towards the upside? Yes, it can, but you know, be careful. It's not time for buying. It's not time for that. That's what I want to say. Could be capitulation now on BTC. It could be very soon. I don't think it's right now. You know, this is the worst case scenario on Bitcoin right now. That's, you know, falling below these moving averages down here. This is the daily time frame of Bitcoin, and you see these 3 moving averages, 10, 20, 50 moving averages. Now closing below these moving averages is very, very bad, and we can just continue dumping on the downside. Now I'm still gonna give it one more day. If we close below these moving averages, below some kind of, you know, 40,300 down here, if we close below that, I want to see if we can, you know, manage to get right back up again. If we fail to do that and continue on the downside, then we can see some kind of bigger moves down. BTC knocking 40k door. Yeah, the whole market are collapsing. Good evening, how's Norwegian Air doing? Yeah, Norwegian Air. Stock, Norwegian Air. It's not called Norwegian Air. Yeah, Norwegian Air Shuttle. It's doing badly. We gotta watch this on the monthly time frame. I mean, this looks terrible. This looks terrible, right? It's not actually. It wasn't. It was never $8,000. This is because they have, you know, been issuing new stocks and then splitting it and stuff like that. You know, doing all kind of shady stuff, and it just been going right down to the toilet. You know, it does look extremely bad. Even this last move down here, you know, getting rejected by 50 and continuing on the downside. So I'm expecting even lower than $8 down here. And you have to know this Norwegian Air Shuttle, right? Norwegian Air Shuttle, it was one of the best company, you know, low budget companies in Norway. And now after, you know, Corona, and it got because it had too much debt, right? It got wrecked big time, and the executives and the guys that were, you know, leading the company, they moved and made another company called Fleer AS. So the guys that are right now, and you can see how their stock is performing here as well. But now the guys that are doing this company Fleer AS, you know, they made a new air company. Those are the same guys that were doing Norwegian before, right? So they left Norwegian and they're gonna start from the scratch and make a new company, you know. I think my sister even invested some money into this over here, and I mean, I was like, why would you invest in airplane companies right now? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. And it fell down, and you know, down here, maybe something like this up here, and then fell more down, and right now getting rejected. It's still being towards the downside. So you know, airplane companies, you know, are right now down. Did you do Coty yet? No, we're gonna check out Coty right now for you, man. 100. I sell house for 100 BTC. Yeah, no volume at all. I'm looking at a bear trap to buy. Okay, let's check out Coty for Decentraplant. So this downtrend is not yet broken. It's gonna still continue bleeding on the downside. It is holding this. This is a weekly time frame. It is holding this 100 moving average. But I've seen other coins also holding the this exact 100 moving average. Let's just clean up a little bit up here. Let's go to the daily time frame and pull the moving average up here. So it is above 10 moving average up here. But if it starts, you know, again falling below this 10 moving average down here, you know. I don't know how it's gonna react. The problem on the downside is below 0.19. I think below 0.19. So if this, you know, starts getting rejected by this red line 20 moving average on the downside and goes below down here, you might see some kind of low levels. Might. Let's go to the weekly time frame up here. So this decent support down here. And right now we don't have anything before down here, technically speaking, right? But it is a little bit extended on the downside from these moving averages. So this weekly time frame, 10, 20 and 50, it is a little bit extended. It is trying to pull back a little bit, you know. Down here it was very extended. So this pullback, is this enough of a pullback, you know, to continue on the downside? That's the question. But yeah, it's I've seen this on other charts as well. So it might be some kind of falling wedge, right? It might be some kind of falling wedge. I think I've seen this on Dogecoin as well. I think some kind of falling wedge happening. Maybe, right? But maybe, and you know, other coins might also have these falling wedges right now happening. So you know, that might be some kind of hopium that we are, you know, we're gonna do something like this up here and then, you know, break towards the upside. But right now it is in a downtrend and it is holding this support line down here at 0.19. But if it falls below that, you know, you got something on 0.16 and then all the way down at 0.11, some kind of support. But these extend a little bit, so I'm not quite sure. Let's see extensions down here. RSI, weekly RSI is all the way down at 40 levels. And we are going towards downside, so it is pretty overextended. It is pretty low. So the only thing that I can see right now is some kind of you know, capitulation phase on the downside. But you see down here, even these lows down here were, you know, pumped it towards the upside. But this is the big May drop, right? This is the big May drop on the downside, this move. So we are, but right now we are pulling a little bit, you know, this move I get, but you know, it can definitely fall on another move towards the downside. It doesn't look good, doesn't matter how you put, you know, how you twist and turn it. I don't see anything positive about it right now, unfortunately. But you know, it all depends on Bitcoin. It all depends on Bitcoin. How's Bitcoin? Bitcoin is just crashing down, -6%. Why? Goddamn, stop crashing, man. Stop crashing. We need Doge Daddy to activate the falling wedge. Yeah, we need Doge Daddy to activate the falling wedge. Bitcoin, someone is screaming Bitcoin. Yeah, it's not doing much. It's not doing much. So you can see here, going start going slowly, but slow, fast, and then it's gonna recover. Right? That's the plan. That's the plan. Plan is going down like 10% and then recover plus 20%. This is all because you played Doge Daddy. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I got too excited about it, and then I played Doge Daddy, and unfortunately, you know, stuff like that happens. Hey man, what's up, moving average guy? Can you check EMX, please? Moving average guy. EMX looks bad. Next coin looks terrible. Doesn't look bad. Looks terrible, man. Now, do we have it? There is no overextension because we are going sideways here. This consolidation, and you know, it looks terrible because you are falling right now on the daily time frame below the support down here at 114. So you're right now at 1.3, and it looks bad, man. Moving average guy. Do you still do the moon charts? No, we do the moon charts when you are bullish, you know, to get excitement, but right now, nah. 5 kilo shorts and a pathetic volume bleed to the starting point. Clearly a scam. Clearly a scam. It might be. It might have been clearly a scam. How do you like the triangle, guys? How do you like the triangle? Let's see. Triangle. Okay, what do you guys think? Kadena is not doing anything, man. Why do you guys, I understand you guys got coins and you're looking for something to pump. You're looking for some, you know, some hopium that your coin is gonna do something special, like right now Ran did, or VeChain, or maybe Luna. Unfortunately, for 99% of you guys, it's doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing, and it's performing probably even worse. I think it's a nice triangle. I think it's a nice triangle. What do you guys think? It looks great. So let's see what people said. 21 votes. 52 said pro triangle, 48 said no. Crap. I'm glad you guys are honest. Look at triangle and RSI one day from 21st of January to now. RSI triangles. RSI triangles. Daily January. There is no triangle up here, man. What you talking about? 20 February 21st. Down here triangle? There is no triangle, man. What you talking about? There is no triangle up here. This is the worst triangle in the history of triangles. I would say something like this, maybe. Because you can extrapolate this. But, so maybe we got a more sideways move to down move to go, right? You always were the negative choice is much more attractive. Yeah, I need to work on that as well. I'm trying, but you know, I think I can do a better job. I think I can do a better job. Anchor to the moon, but it stinks at the moment. Everything stinks at the moment, man. Everything is like between 5 and 10% right now. Everything is at least above 5%. It's around 7-8% right now. Everything is around 7-8% right now. What do you think about waves? Somebody asked. Waves, you know, been performing lately. That's why people are. Waves, unfortunately, did a nice move towards the upside. That's 157% move towards the upside. So unless this has some kind of big, you know, fundamentals stuff, still 2 days and 5 hours to close above the moving averages up here. So if it pulls back down here to some kind of 16, that's it's gonna be kind of doomed. But it can close above the, you know, 18, 19. It can be actually good on the weekly time frame. But it just went down, you know, consistently with a big, you know, capitulation up, consolidation up here, and a big pump towards the upside right now. But you know, depends if it can actually survive this or not, right? And I don't want to be bullish on anything right now until we see Bitcoin, you know, performing well. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Baby's crying. I'm gonna be back later, maybe. Yo guys, you still here? Balls better. No, the baby woke up, so I had to, you know, go chill. Yeah, we can do it without you. How do you like 1 second chart, guys? How do you like 1 second chart? Suddenly go pump and dump on 1 second. Did you get scared here? Like, oh no, right back up again. Look at this. Daddy duty, WTF. Nah, yeah, daddy duty. Too emotional. Let's zoom out a little bit at least, you know, see what's happening. Oh, this. Oh, that. We closed below all of the moving averages on 4 hourly. It does not look very, you know, optimistic for the tomorrow. So, can you see phone token? No, what's phone token? All these 1 second head and shoulders. Yeah, 1 second chart. Like guys, if you wanna learn TA, guys, 1 second chart is really nice because, you know, you can just draw. You know, you can just draw stuff, you know, right off the bat of the chart. Right. See here, trend broken on the downside, right back down here somewhere. Right there we go. You see, right back up again. Rejecting by the moving averages. Are we gonna get rejected? Above, no, there we trying, we closed above it, we pushing towards the upside, and then right back down again. No follow through. So you can draw really nice, you know, if you wanna learn, you know, TI, trend lines, trends, you come back and it crashes. Stuff, guys, stuff happens. Minus 7%. Wow, this is huge, guys, this is huge. So I'm guessing, you know, we're gonna, you see this 4 hour chart like brilliant downside, it's increasing the speed right now. It's gonna go down here and we're gonna get big pump towards the upside and then do something like this, maybe. But you know, I'm expecting this pump. Do some fib retracement on 1 second chart. You lost support now. What's the next target? Nah, we haven't lost support. There are so many supports, man. So many supports. We are the problem only is that we are closing below this 10 moving average, but you know there is still 2 days left and 4 hours, so you know that's not a problem. But it is very bearish move. When you do this kind of pump and then it does this right back where you started, that's not actually very optimistic though. What do you think about Thrift? The same thing I think about other 99% of the coins that are following Bitcoin. Support lines are iffy in bearish market. Iffy? What's iffy? Great background. Just kidding. So what haven't we talked about? We haven't talked about DYDX. Where is it? This thing going towards the upside. So guys, tell me, like everything is getting more expensive, right? But people told me that upside, because I don't know how to analyze the dollar index, but people told me that upside is deflation and downside is inflation. So I was saying, we're going towards deflation up here, but you know, down will be deflation. But you know, the value of the dollar is getting stronger and stronger. So I think we are getting, you know, deflationary crash. Hi guys, gold and oil. Yeah, gold, oil, silver. We checked all of that. Also, wheat is going towards the upside. There is probably some other, you know, commodities. I think somebody said copper as well. If it's questionable, copper is also going towards the upside. Let's check out copper. Copper futures up here. Yeah, copper is also exploding towards the upside like crazy, Let's see weekly. Yeah, this looks legit, guys. This looks legit. This. Yeah, copper also exploding towards the upside. So copper, gold, oil. So all commodities are exploding. Palladium, yeah. Palladium. Palladium. 12. Palladium. Probably this one up here. What happened down here, guys? What happened down here? I don't know. Yeah, it's also going towards upside. So all commodities, everything rare, everything that's rare is going towards, you know, towards the roof right now. Everything that's rare is going towards the roof. Everything rare. So gold, silver, except Bitcoin, of course. Bitcoin is down like 7%. Bitcoin is rare, but it's not something that people are using. You know, people are using gold, people are using silver, oil, wheat, copper, palladium, but they're not using Bitcoin. So we have to, you know, we have to get people to use Bitcoin, so it won't crash this much. By the way, guys, when talking about you know, US dollar is going towards the upside, I'm gonna show you a chart up here. Where did I see that? Currencies, maybe. USD Norwegian currency. So this is the weekly chart. Let's look at monthly. So up here, this is the March. This is when, you know, we had the this is when we had the you know, corona dump. You know, dollar went straight towards the moon, right? And you can see here in 2008. Where is 2008? Up here as well, that during the you know, financial crisis, dollar went up. So dollar goes towards the upside. USD dollar goes towards the upside during financial problems, guys. So that's why I think the dollar value is gonna, you know, increase against everything, right? Dollar versus ruble. Well, this doesn't look optimistic though. So I think, you know, holding dollars is a good strategy as well, you know, just like a hedge against everything. BTC should be rare. Yeah, BTC should be rare, but it's not like... It is rare, but it's not, you know, it's not necessary rare. Like gold is necessary rare, and, you know, wheat is necessary, oil is necessary rare, but Bitcoin is not necessary rare. It's not like you have to have Bitcoin to buy food or something like that, you know. So that's the problem with Bitcoin. It is rare, it is, you know, it will eventually be deflationary, but not be, it will eventually top out, you know, it won't be inflationary, but right now it's inflationary. But, you know, it's not necessary. That's the problem with Bitcoin. It's not necessary. We need to make Bitcoin necessary. So now we're gonna brainstorm, how do we make Bitcoin necessary? This one means super rare. It's in face the only reason to buy when you listen to BTC maxis. Shorting Phantom. Shorting everything, man. Everything is right now, you know, we start with we start like 5, 6, 7% down, but right now a lot of coins are minus 10 plus down. ICP minus 11%, 12%, DYDX minus 10%, STMX minus 11%, Eagle minus 10%. Eagle just doesn't stop dumping, man. Super minus 10%, 11%. KDI Cadena minus 10%. VeChain minus 10%. Phantom minus 11%. Luna is only down minus 3%. Luna is actually, even it's pushing it down, it's not pushing it down that much. Near is also down only 3%. But yeah, it does look grim, guys. It does look grim. So I think, you know, dollar goes up, gold goes up, silver goes up, oil goes up, wheat goes up. We checked copper up, palladium also. So all of these, you know, commodities goes towards the upside, and everything else goes down. I even read that McDonald's, let's try to find that. McDonald's ration hamburgers, something like that, right? News. Estimate for I think McDonald's Japan to raise burger prices by 18%. Hamburger price decreased 20 yen to 130 in March. 20 yen to 130 March, 14 pesos, which percent. Yeah, Japan was deep in deflation. Oh, fast food chain cut prices when Japan was deep in deflation. McDonald's holding Japan will rise prices in burgers by 20 yen to combat a surging cost of everything from wheat to transportation. Yeah, so everything is getting a lot more expensive. But I think that's, but everything is getting more expensive because of the problems, you know. It's getting more expensive because of the, you know, supply chain problems. It's getting more expensive because of the, you know, COVID restrictions. It's getting more expensive because of the war. It's not getting more expensive because, you know, the currency is being devalued. So USD is actually going towards the upside, and everything else is also getting towards, you know, more expensive as well. 20 yen is 0.70 USD, but yeah, but still going towards the upside. Have a lot of potentially only 10 billion tokens. How do you think the war is going to affect the price? Like, it's already affecting the price. Look at the oil right through the roof. Look at the wheat, because, you know, Ukraine and Russia has a lot of, you know, wheat production right through the roof, you know. So I'm not quite sure. I don't see inflation in the way that, you know, that we are devaluing the currencies and everything is getting expensive because of that. I think everything is getting expensive because we are getting less and less of stuff. So, you know, there is more fighting about, is that deflation or inflation? I don't know. So that's stagflation. That's stagflation. I don't know even what that word means, man. I think I have stagflation. Economists broadly causing stagflation to represent periods of high prices and slow growth. A speed broadly chief investment officer Blake puts it, stagflation is central bank's worst nightmare. I don't think it's what causes stagflation. Economic condition caused by combination of slow economic growth, high unemployment, and rising prices in occurred in 1970 as a result of monetary inflation. Okay, so maybe we are having stagflation. Maybe that's the thing. Yeah, the USD is strong, the euro sucks. Yeah, I think the dollar is gonna, you know, hold its value very well. So I don't think any kind of crash in dollar is gonna happen. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, inflation is gonna, dollar is gonna go down to zero. It's not. Everything is traded right now. Russia is trying, you know, because Russia is off the SWIFT, and they're trying, you know, Russia is trying to use this Cisco, whatever it's called, this yuan system for, you know, buying and selling. But, you know, the rest of the world is still on SWIFT. The rest of the world still, you know, trades in dollars. So, you know, dollar simply cannot go to zero, unfortunately. You know, best case scenario, Bitcoin, dollar goes to zero, Bitcoin goes to 1 million, you know, but yeah, but I don't think we're gonna get to, we are not at that point right now. Guys, if you haven't sold at -7%, it's not time to sell, at least, you know, my opinion, not and stuff like that, right? CLP gave me 2,500 CLP. Hi, up to the check XRP, thanks for greetings from Chile. CLP, 2,500 CLP, thanks for money, man. I don't know how much that is, but, you know, a buck here, buck there, you know, I'm happy, man. I'll check that for you, man. XRP, I don't have to do that. I have XRP here on my list, -5% on the downside. Now XRP is not doing that fantastically well, unfortunately. It's still in a downtrend. This is just the short-term downtrend. This line up here we drew, I think, a couple of days ago, and you can see here that we are getting rejected by that line. Now there is probably some kind of line down here on the bottom as well. Maybe this is line, maybe this line, maybe this, you know, this, see these nice wicks are nice, so we, you know, maybe it's some kind of triangle up here right now, and you know, nothing is actually, you know, bad right now. I know Bitcoin is down like 7% and stuff like that, right? And XRP is down -5%, but it's not bad. I understand why we are down like a lot, but it's not bad. The bad days comes when you break the lines, right? So right now we haven't still broken the line, we're still some kind of triangle, a short-term triangle up here, and that looks okay. You might even, you know, say that this was a downtrend that got broken, right? So this was some kind of, maybe it should be something like this. So you can see here, maybe this was some kind of downtrend. We broke the downtrend, and right now we're just testing the downtrend before we continue towards the upside. Yes, we're down 5%, but no problem about that. We're still some kind of trying. I'm gonna tell you when time to panic and anxiety is. Right now, it's not time neither for panic, nor anxiety, nor anything else. It's a normal move down because Bitcoin, you know, took a big, you know, pump towards the upside. Right now, it needs to get back down where it should be getting. The best case scenario, the way I see it, is, you know, Bitcoin goes up, right back down again, and continues doing this over here, and you know, maybe I mean, if it falls below this is bad, of course, but you know, if it can do like this up here, maybe we can just continue towards the upside. Maybe we can just continue towards the upside. Let me show you up here. I think, let's see the 4 hourly. Where was it? Down here. So yeah. So you can see also here, this is a, you know, abnormal pump towards the upside where you go up and right back down again, right? And then we went down and did something like this and continued towards the upside. This pump over here, this is Elon Musk pump. This is you know, in January 21 when Elon Musk said that you know, he bought Bitcoin. So everybody, you know, FOMO did in up here. And then it went down sideways and then we continue rising towards the upside. Let's see if we can see this on 1 hourly time frame. Oh no, wait, just a second guys, just a second, be right back. I just need to do this up here. Okay, there we go. One hourly, and where is Elon Musk pump? There is it. There's Elon Musk pump. It's a little bit different. It went a lot faster than the pump that we are having right now. But you know, it went down, and then continue down. The good thing about this pump up here, when it went down, it did not go down below this level down here. See here, it did not go down from where it started. It went down, but not from where it started, and continue going towards the upside. So you know, the question is, what's gonna happen right over here on our pump, right? Are we gonna go back below from where it started or not, right? So right now we pumped a lot, right now falling down, but if you can hold this level, maybe, just maybe, we might continue towards the upside. Killa, good to see you. Hi everyone. Hi Rice, how you doing? Symmetrical triangle. Long now or wait? Yeah, you tell me. But you know, the way I see it, selling is not, when you see this kind of, you know, what is it called? How do you say this? Waterfalls. Yeah, when you see the when you see these waterfall drops, it's always a bad thing to sell at you know, at a waterfall drop, because the waterfall drops have tendency to, you know, bounce pretty nicely. Look at swing strength versus euro, back at levels where it was 2008. I think euro really losing strength. Yeah, euro is kind of losing strength, but these waterfall dumps are not, you know, if you sold up here, that's fine, but you know, when you already held through almost entire waterfall, you know, hold the rest of the waterfall, at least you know, sell on the bounce, at least sell on the bounce. I'm not gonna tell you, you do your money, I do my money and stuff like that, but you know, waterfalls are not for selling. I think waterfall, if you hold the waterfall, you just hold on to the bounce, right? It can be something like this and bounce down, right? So you can say like, oh man, if I sold up here, I would be nicer. Yeah, I could, but you know, it can also, you know, waterfalls can also do stuff like this, right? So you never know. You never know. I'm not quite sure what more to talk about, guys. We talked about gold. Gold looks good. We talked about oil looks good. Wheat looks good. All commodity looks good. Dollar looks very good. It's the strength is going towards the upside. Bitcoin looks kind of weak, but you know, we are expecting this double. We are expecting this double bottom up here, 1 and 2 times, and then you know, towards the upside happening. So you know, hopefully that will, you know, help us a little bit. We'll see that. We also said in today's video that we might be having some kind of a rising ascending triangle up here, reversal pattern towards upside. That might be the case as well, right? But you know, this movement downside cannot go below where it started. If it goes from where it started, you're also below this these levels on the downside as well. You know, it all starts looking very shady, right? But if you can just go something like this up here, we just might, you know, end towards the upside eventually, right? Never sell, hodl, you know. GME. Most people, I think most people bought the pump. I think most people bought the pump. Now that pump is done, consolidation is done, I think right now it's selling. Eurozone is being shorted for good reason. Well, there's a lot going on. The Fibonacci might hold the truth after all. The Fibonacci. It might. But euro, let's see currencies up here, companies, currencies. Euro, where's, I don't have a euro, that is euro dollar. Euro versus dollar, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it is a little bit bad, not all that bad. In 2000 it was down at 0.8, so right now it's at 1, so it's not that bad. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe. 1.05. Yeah, but it's definitely losing value against the dollar, but this is on the weekly time frame. Yeah, just for last weeks. But it's been losing value for like since May 21. This is Corona dump down here. So during Corona dump, everything like went sideways and then exploded towards the upside, and then right back down again. Hi doctor, did you check XRP? Yeah. If you want to see betting, check Euro CHF. Franc resist should go towards the upside. Ooh. Why is the Swiss franc doing it so nicely? Huh? Why is Swiss franc versus Euro doing so good? I mean, since 2007, I mean, it's... Why is Swiss franc doing so good? It's a small country in the middle of nowhere. It's not middle of nowhere, but you know, it's a small country, but why is it doing so good? I need to go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mladen. Thanks for stopping by. Chicken and TLA. I'm at Polo Loco again, watching his stream. You grow, I grow. I don't know why Swiss franc is going towards the upside. I don't know. Japan versus dollar. Norwegian crown versus dollar. Down. Ruble versus dollar. Swedish crown versus dollar. Danish crown versus dollar. Chinese yuan versus dollar. Actually, Chinese yuan is actually winning. It's actually gaining. I cannot say this one. It's not, maybe this is the one up here. Give or take. Give or take. Chinese yuan doing well. Chinese yuan versus Norwegian crown winning. Swiss franc versus dollar. This monthly. What was that? What was I looking, man? CHF. What was I clicking, man? Doesn't matter. I've seen a picture on Twitter. Can I have a look? I have a lot of people sending me stuff on Twitter, so I usually don't look at most stuff. Let's see here. What's that? Downtrend. This is daily. I don't know what you want to say with that, man. I don't get it. Yuan is spec close to the US dollar by Chinese government. Yeah, it might be that. Anyways, guys, to tell you the truth, although we are down by 7%, waterfalls are not selling opportunities, unfortunately. Waterfalls needs to be, you know, you need to dive right back in and, you know, hopefully, you know, bloop, jump up. If this is a waterfall, there's water, right? You know, bloop, and right up above the water, right? That's what we are looking for right now. That's what we're looking for. So, was this the bottom or not? It might have been, might be. There's some kind of top button down here as well. Weekly. Little pullback on the 15. I'm going short. Don't for chasing waterfalls. Anyways, guys, let's end the stream there. It's been nice and cozy, but you know, I'm gonna go do some other stuff. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and take care. By the way, guys, before we finish this, if you go to YouTube, no, if you go to Twitter. You go to Twitter and there is this guy on Twitter. Let's see up here. Crypto Jab. I mean, I don't know if you know who Crypto Jab is. He's a YouTuber, but you know, he's getting married tomorrow. So you know, go and wish him luck. If you know who Crypto Jab is, guy's getting married. Congratulations, and remember, happy wife, happy life, take care, and all the best. Crypto Jab, if you're watching this, I don't think you do, but you know, enjoy the marriage, man. And you know what they say, treat your wife like you would treat your girlfriend, and your girlfriend like your wife, because you know, when you got a girlfriend, you know, the thing that she wants to become is the wife, you know, but when she becomes the wife, what she wants to become is, you know, she wants to go back to the fun times, to be girlfriend again. So, you know, treat your wife like a girlfriend and girlfriend like a wife, and you're gonna have a happy time. And I don't want to hear any kind of jokes about them, keep those two separate and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, he's a good guy. I like the guy. I've been watching to entire 2018 when he, you know, bear market and stuff like that. He was doing Bitcoin videos. Nice guy. Anyways, guys, thanks.